Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, if you haven't noticed, or if you don't know me really with my videos on other media platforms, then you'll soon probably find out that I talk through direct experience, and I make these videos when it's relevant, when that fire is going for me, so that I can relate, so that I'm authentic, right? It's so important to be authentic. And I was just talking on the phone with someone about the common situation of taking other people's feelings on as our responsibility and a burden. And listening to him discuss his experience most recently with doing that, and knowing in my heart of hearts that I take that responsibility and that burden on as well, and that I've been working really hard at helping myself, and I also believe helping the people that I come in contact with by working on that, by seeing differently. So I wanted to talk with you all about it. I've got my smoothie. It's berry detox, colon cleansing, antioxidant rich smoothie, and it makes me so happy. And so yeah, I wanted to do a quick talk. For me, I've noticed that I am super sensitive when it comes to other people's feelings and their reactions towards something that I do. Not the sense that I care what people think, but more I'm very protective over people's feelings being hurt. And what an amazing realization it is to, or a place to be in, hearing myself say that, because it doesn't resonate. That responsibility doesn't resonate as much as it used to because of the work I've been doing to free myself from that burden. So that's interesting. But I know that it could feel like I'm walking on eggshells with people because I don't want to hurt their feelings, or if they have feelings that are unpleasant, that it was caused by me, or that I somehow, whether it was or wasn't, that it's my responsibility to clean it up and to fix it. And we'll just jump straight to the chase, cut the chase, jump straight to the point that it's not your responsibility. That doesn't mean that you don't give two shits or that you don't care. But it is not your sole responsibility to fix other people. It is theirs, if they so choose. It is their responsibility to fix themselves. It is your responsibility to work on yourself. You cannot, and I know this through direct experience, you cannot fix someone if they aren't doing that for themselves. Your efforts go in vain. They are in vain. And then you are left with feeling heavy and burdened and dissatisfied with the outcome and hurting, and that doesn't help anyone, right? So maybe it's too much to chew, maybe it's too much to bite off of, to jump straight to it's not my responsibility to fix other people, because I know as a nurturer, as a nurturing type of person, as someone who likes to help and to fix and to be the one to mend, that responsibility was and can still be hard to digest. So first things first, just start to notice. Just start to bring, that's where it starts with anyone. Start to bring in awareness of where you might be taking responsibility or taking on a burden that isn't yours. Or where can you create a bit more space to invite the person who is reacting in such a way to take responsibility in their life and for their reactions, for their emotions. Just bringing awareness in, just noticing, oh, here I am doing this again. Here I am taking on this burden. Here I am having the need, feeling the need, the want to fix, to mend, to jump to the conclusion or the idea that they're reacting in this way and that it's my fault, or that, yeah, I caused them to react this way. Start looking at it. Just start looking at it as something that isn't, I think naturally through bringing in awareness, shedding light, as some say, on your behavior and what you do, where you put your resources, your energy, your time, your thought, so on and so forth. That's naturally going to show you that the act of taking on the responsibility of people and their feelings, their reactions, and their well-being, their way of living, their choices as your own responsibility, the act of doing that, when you start to bring in awareness with it, isn't something that is so set in stone. It'll be more spacious. It'll feel more like you can gracefully or not, but regardless, you can bring question to said choice of being responsible for other people's reactions and emotional state. Question. And that's different than, or unfinished thought. We'll let that one go. Yeah, bring question. Do I need to do this? Do I need to react in this way? Do I need to take on their responsibility? Do I need to take on the responsibility of them choosing to be this way? Say someone comes to you, or you're in a conversation or an interaction with someone, and they react in a way that is unpleasant, is sad or frustrated, hurt, angry, whatever, and you take it on as, oh my gosh, I did this to you, or regardless if I did or didn't, I need to fix this. Do you? Ask yourself. And maybe, you know, it really starts, it's almost funny in how it starts from where the questions begin. Sometimes the questions begin after you've done it. We think, oh, well, I'll just ask a question before I do it and I'll save myself so much time. No, you have to shed light on the act of doing it. So you kind of, in a way, have, not even kind of, you do, in a lot of ways, have to go through it to make the connection, right? You have to go through it and take on the responsibility, feel that the presence of it being right here, right now, and then apply question, apply light, also known as awareness. And then it's like you backtrack. That awareness starts to creep in the middle of you choosing to take on someone's emotional state as your own burden and responsibility, and then take a few more steps back. You start to bring that awareness in before you choose to do that, and then you realize that you have a choice. Oh, that beautiful place. And then you realize that you've created a new groove for yourself, and you don't necessarily need, you naturally just start to let go of bringing your awareness, your resources into seeing that as a choice, because you've started to nurture a new path, one that is freedom, one that is letting people and treating people as though they are capable of making their own choices. And this, obviously, I think this is a known, but we'll say it, you know, it goes, babies are a different category. People who literally, quite literally, need your help and are dependent on you, that's different. But the day-to-day, whether it be relationship, friendship, any sort of relationship, romantic or platonic, family, friends, work-related, taking on the burden of fixing other people's states of emotions, whatever. It's not your place. that's freedom. So yeah, start to bring question. Start to just notice when you do it. And I think that's really a big place, and that will take devotion, that will take patience and time, but I believe in you. I know it to be true. It has been such a beautiful blessing and challenge for myself. And so knowing that I've gone through it and am still perfecting it, I know you will be able to as well. Treating people as though they are capable, and treating yourself as though you're capable. Be well.